We are now going to use formulas from geometry. So we're going to use some geometric formulas to solve problems. And one of the first problems we're going to look at is this Cornish-Windsor Bridge. Now this is the largest covered bridge found in the United States. It was built a long time ago, and it's actually two bridges built together in such a way that they can support each other and the weight and still be a covered bridge. So this bridge has an overall width of 24 feet and a length of approximately 449.5 feet. And what we want to know is, if we were to build a perimeter around that covered bridge, what would we have? So here, this bridge is a rectangular bridge, and it says it's 24 feet wide and 449.5 feet long. I just pull that from here and from here. So there's the length and there's the width. Now, perimeter of a rectangle is what we would get if we were to fence it. And this is an important one. You need to have this one memorized. The perimeter is, of a rectangle, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So this is our L, and this is our W, and we just plug it into the formula. So we get our perimeter equals 2 times our length, 449.5, plus 2 times our width, 24. We perform our multiplication. 2 times 449.5. Not going to do the decimal. Carry the 1, 19, 9, 899. Plus 2 times 24 is 48. So now we add 899 to 48. And it looks like our total perimeter is 247 feet. And so that's how far we can get. And if we wanted to grab a calculator to test this real quick, we can do it by summing up. So we have 449.5 plus 449.5 plus 24 plus 24, and look at that, 947. We have our same answer checked by adding up each of them individually and by using the formula. So that's our first formula. Our second formula is talking about the circumference of a circle. So here we have some circle. And let's make that fairly even. There's our circle. And it has a diameter, it says, of 30 feet. Well, the circumference of a circle is like the perimeter of a rectangle. Big difference is that there's no length and width. We have the circular border. So we use a different formula. Our circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, where r is the radius, and pi is an irrational number that we're going to round to 3.14. We'll use that as our pi, but the calculator also has a pi that we could have used as well. And so we're going to use these to get our answer, but the problem is it gave us a diameter of 30 feet. Well, the diameter is twice the radius. So if my diameter is 30, then we divide by 2 to get a radius of 15. So this is what we're going to plug in. And I'm just going to go straight to the calculator on this one. So we have our important pieces. We bring our calculator up. And we type in 2 times 3.14 times 15. And it says 94.2. Now, we go back to our directions, and notice up here it says round to the nearest tenth of a foot. This is already there because of where we were at. So our answer is 94.2. But if we had used the pi symbol, there's a pi symbol on your calculator. If you'd use that as well, we could instead, 2 times pi times 15, and we would have gotten 94.24. Oh, look at that. Rounding it to the nearest tenth, Still gives us the same answer. So part of this is knowing what formula to use and knowing how to plug the pieces in just as if it was any other formula.